Some of you are gonna drive home tonight. You're gonna look at your wife and like, maybe we should get a tabo. And I'm not saying it's dirty, that's not what I'm saying, but like sometimes women, when you go to the bathroom, especially tonight, like it's date night for some of you, and on date night, you run to the bathroom real quick, and you don't want to miss the show, so you run back as fast as you can, but you're peeing, so you hurry up. And here's the thing about women, when you pee and you wipe, I always thought the vagina was delicate and fragile. But women don't give they don't give a fuck about, like fuck, like they wipe it like they're oiling a catcher's mitt, like try already, pussy, let's go. And then you run back to your seat. Did I miss anything? No, you didn't miss anything. Okay, good. And then the rest of the night goes great. And then you go home, things go well, but you forgot what you did, how aggressive you were. And a lot of you leave little tiny treats down there. What? You do, don't act like, you know what I'm talking, little tiny toilet paper nuggets. Little tiny fun treats. Clitty litter. And it's there, you forgot. And now he goes down on you and he goes like this. And you're like, what is it? And he goes, nothing. Because we never say anything. We never say anything. That's how much we love you. That's how much your man loves you. We're gonna eat that fucking toilet paper. We don't give a shit. Eat that shit. Eat it. It took us 2 weeks to go down on you. You think we're gonna fuck it up on a little tiny spit wad? Eat that shit. Some of them are big and we chew it like, spit it out like, all of us. Don't. Every guy in here knows what I'm talking about. You eat it, you eat it. Dylan eat a whole goddamn roll of toilet paper. Squeeze the fucking Charmin right here. I'm not saying it's gross. It's fine. I'm not calling you out on it. It's okay. We eat it. It's there. Fuck it. Not like you guys. What do you do to us? They make us feel creepy. You guys make us feel so creepy. One little piece of lint. One little piece of lint at the tip. Now the blowjob's done. You fucking assholes. Just see it like, what the fuck? Suck your own dick. I can't. My son's got it good. He doesn't have to worry about filling.
But alcohol's hard. It's a tough issue for me because, like, I grew up with an alcoholic dad, right? And, you know, people love alcohol and women are people. So, admit it. And so dating's tough because I don't want to be a drink cop, but at the same time, it can be a little triggering, you know what I mean? Sometimes it's fine, sometimes no problem, and other times it's like, trauma. Yeah, but I don't know what I can ask for within this, right? Like, I just don't know what's... I go, well, who am I to tell her not to drink? And I'm like, someone who's trying to, I don't know, protect themselves? Like, protect yourself from what? I don't know, what a negative emotional experience, the smell of alcohol and stuff. And
Are you not fucking over that?
How are you not fucking over that? Like, so I've just got this negative tape running in my head about that and pretty much most things in my life, right? Like, I got a bad inner monologue. Like, I wrote it down one time, and as soon as I saw it, I was like, I gotta erase this. Because if any of my friends know that someone's talking to me like this, they're gonna be pissed. You ever look back in your life and like think like the way you are is inevitable? Like, if you don't know much about me, I'm the youngest of 10 kids, which is too many, right? And both my parents were born during the Great Depression, and they were nice enough to bring it with them. Yeah, so both my parents brought that energy to their union, and it was just a lot of chaos and alcohol and law and order, like a lot of violence. Like one of my earliest memories of life is watching my teenage brother fist fight my dad on the front lawn. It's like, okay, so this is life. Yeah, just so many rules, just constant rules. There were so many rules that eventually my mother just wrote the important ones down and stuck them on the wall of the kitchen, like you'd see at a steel factory or something. My friend actually put them on here. Yeah, I'll tell you about some of them. Bunch of TV rules, which I guess makes sense. Like a lot of laundry rules. My mother was laundry room crazy. If you left your clothes in the laundry room for too long, my mother would confiscate your clothes. Disappeared, Khmer Rouge style, never to be seen again. Although one year for Christmas, my sister Ann did get a keychain, a candle, and a box of her old clothes back. So, Merry Christmas, Ann. Why are you crying? A lot of sandwich rules. You guys probably all had sandwich rules, right? Yeah, we had to make there were too many of us, right? So we couldn't all make sandwiches every morning before school, so what we do is we'd have to make them in bulk on the weekend and then stick them in the freezer, and then on the way to school, every day we'd grab one of our sandwiches, right? And you may be thinking, Neil, that must not have made for very fresh sandwiches, but you're forgetting a more important piece of information, which is that sandwiches don't always thaw between 8 a.m. and lunchtime. In those cases, we would just eat around the edges like rats on a pirate ship. So, pretty much the Gilmore Girls is what I'm saying.
You know, we here at Netflix believe that, you know, basically the motto is, and this is unofficial, this is just my motto, but it's like fuck TV, like that. That's kind of the motto a little bit. But the point is, we're moving into the future, and so this is an experimental show. You might not even see this on Netflix, but this is an incubator R&D program designed to push the limits of what's possible for a viewer to withstand. Okay, now, I get it, and we're not going to go there, so don't worry about it. This is one of my favorites. This is a bit that I used to do when I was 7 years old. My mom hated it, but I used to do it anyways, because, you know, when you're 7 years old, you're just like, fuck you. It's like, you made me deal with it, you know, that kind of attitude. So anyway, so this is a little bit. I hope you guys enjoy it. Here we go.
Kimalui chiu na kota hai he yo tai kama au ne ya a ku ui ia a kinyo toi ta me e ai o ni ka ke da a ko o ping ku kun ka tu me ka ta o winga he hu yo kwa me to ya yu hai ni tu wanda ding dong dong.
There's a bidet now. My son has a bidet, dope bidet. Pee at night, the lid opens up and it's like lights turn on. Pee here, it says it. Like, come here, pee. Thomas, hey man, what's up? Come over here, pee in my mouth. That's the cool thing about this generation. They got everything. They got everything they need. Don't have to worry about the shit that we had to go through. Fuck, they got it good. Felt sorry for my mom. Like, I don't know how my mom did it. I got all the tools to keep an eye on my son. I wish, if my mom had it, oh my God. Like, if I didn't come home and my mom told me to come home, she'd go crazy. Be home at 10. Please, Joseph, come home at 10. 11:30. Oh my God. Oh my God, where is he's someone kidnapped Joseph again? Someone kidnapped Joseph again, which means I was kidnapped before. I was never kidnapped. My son, find my son app. Boop. I press the button. Boop. If he doesn't return my text, I text him 5 times. Hey, where are you? Doesn't return. Hey, answer your phone. Doesn't return. Hey, man, where are you? Just press Find My Son app, and a little emoji of my son is in front of 7-Eleven like this. And I can go to sleep. The shit these kids have are amazing. And you gotta tell them how good they got it. Download a movie in less than 5 minutes, less than that, a minute. 4K, they can watch a movie. You gotta tell them how hard we had it, what we had to do for the new movie. New release Tuesdays at Blockbuster Video. Where they promised you 100 copies of Jurassic Park. And you got there early and you ran up to that display wall and you flipped every cover and it said, out of stock, out of stock, out of stock, out of stock. Fuck! Then you ran up to the counter, did anyone return Jurassic Park? And then he goes, no, but we have some coming in 2 hours. I'll wait. And you fucking stood there by the counter and you looked out that window where the return drop was like a nerd, just scouting. Then you see people dropping covers in, and you try and read it real fast. You saw one go in, it had a letter J and a U, like, oh, I think that was, sir, I think you just dropped Jurassic Park. I saw a J and a U. I'm pretty sure that was Jurassic Park. I've been here 4 hours, please. And the guy's like, here you go, buddy. There you go. And you're like, thank you so much. Yes. And then you look at him like, Jumanji, I don't want this. Kids got it good. You know, I drink this water, bottled water, and it started 9.5 pH is the one that was sold to me by my son. This is this generation. This is how good they got it, right? I'm paying like $5. Remember when the CDC went like this? The CDC went, if you have lung issues or respiratory problems, just tell the security guard at the establishment that you're trying to go into, and they should let you in without a mask. And I was like, fucking bet. Let's go. I walked up, I was walking up like this. The guy stopped me, excuse me, sir, you need a mask? And I was like, oh, I suffer from a lung disorder, so I cannot wear one of those. And he goes, sir, what is your lung disorder that prohibits you from wearing a mask? And then I said, this is what I said, true story, I go, I didn't think you were allowed to ask me that. And he goes, no, sir, we have to ask you. That way we can determine whether or not you can come into the establishment. I go, okay, fine. I suffer from sleep apnea. Oh, fuck. Let's hope this works. And then he goes, what's that? I'm like, fuck. I go, sir, it is a sleeping disorder where my lungs, like when my brain goes to sleep, so do my lungs. Like when my brains go, good night, my lungs are like, see ya. And then I just lay there like this. He goes, what the fuck? I go, I know, what the fuck, right? Tried to go in. He goes, sir, I just have to ask you a couple more questions. I believe you, but I'm having problems understanding. If you don't sleep all night and you're not breathing, then how are you up the next day shopping? I go, oh, that's easy. I have a CPAP machine that helps me sleep at night, and that helps me breathe. And I tried to walk in. He goes, sir, okay, just a couple more questions. I go, seriously, what is it? What is your question? He goes, if the machine helps you breathe, yes, the machine helps me breathe. But how? It just sits there? I know, no, there's a hose. There's a hose that pumps air into my lungs, and that's how I breathe. All right, I really got to get in. And he's like, sir, just one more question. What is it? What is the question? He goes, how does that hose stay on your face? And I go, I have to wear a mask. Fuck you. I'll be right back. Fucking asshole. What are you, a detective? No one takes sleep apnea serious. They laugh when I say I have that problem. Haha, it's funny. That shit is a serious problem. People with sleep apnea get to say that we fight death every night. I'm this close to dying, and I fucking win every time I wake up a survivor. Who gets to say that every night, this close to dying? I do, sleep apnea, but no one respects it, because I have to wear a big fucking mask. That's why guys hate that. That's the only thing that'll cure us, is that goddamn mask. There's no surgery, and that's why guys hate to admit that they have sleep apnea. They'll say they're snoring until they die, and they literally fucking die.
As I've grown older, each year I've dropped holidays from my calendar that I don't think apply anymore. And this year I'm proud to say that I dropped Valentine's Day. Yeah. Now, let's clear things up. I'm not saying we shouldn't have a holiday of love. Just not in fucking February! It doesn't belong there. It does not belong there. And if you ladies want this holiday because it's your holiday, we're not going to even argue about that, are we? Because if you don't realize that men don't give a shit about it, and they don't, and if your husband is telling you that he does, then you have tortured him like some kind of prisoner of war. It's February. The holiday doesn't belong in February. When should we celebrate it? In the spring, when a man can feel his nuts again. It's February. It's the most depressing month of the year. How do we know that? Because we made it shorter, and it still seems fucking longer. Sometimes it's endless. Why would you pick the most depressing month of the year to remind many people they're alone? It's 6 weeks after Christmas. Really? Are you kidding me? Didn't I just buy you a splendid pile of shit? I spent months putting it together. Going to specialty stores, I got online, went to the mall to make sure you got everything your little heart desired. And I wrapped each and every one of them, because I didn't want to have that fucking argument again. It's not a present unless you wrap it. You said they were the nicest gifts you'd ever received. You said it was the most wonderful Christmas of your life. And now, 6 weeks later, you have the balls to come to me and say, it wasn't enough. Well, my little gumdrop, I've got a surprise for you. Go fuck yourself! It's February. It's the height of flu season. Honey, do you love me? I'll tell you when I can get the hock out of my throat. We're gonna go to a really nice restaurant, aren't we? And have a really romantic meal. Oh yeah. We're gonna go to the nicest restaurant on the planet because money is no object, because that's how much I love you. And we're gonna do that when I can get to the car. Without shitting my pants! Happy Valentine's Day.